And at my old gym, I was kickboxing and I got 3 knockouts in one day in the nationals. And I had knocked the first boy out with a flying knee, knocked the next boy out with a punch, other boy out with a punch as well. And then they just came up with the Reaper. Like, everybody was calling me. They was like, bro, your name, the Reaper, I'm telling you, that name gonna stick. Robert Reaper Clark, so.
It's Reggie from BoxStock, and I'm here at Upton Boxing Gym in Baltimore with the 16-year-old light heavyweight, Robert the Reaper Clark. He just won 2 belts this past weekend, but he wants people to understand that boxing is much more than what happens inside the ring. Robert, for the people who don't know you yet, who is the Reaper?
My name is Robert Clark. My fight name is the Reaper. I want everybody to know that one day I'm going to be world champion. I don't know what weight class I want to be, either cruiserweight or light heavyweight champion. I want to fight anybody. I definitely, when I go pro, I want to fight Ben Whittaker. One day I want to definitely fight Ben Whittaker.
Talking tough already, I like it.
I want to fight Ben Whittaker. I've been working hard every day. I've been waking up. I've been doing 2 sessions. I wake up at around 7 or 8, and I practice around 9 until 12, and then I come back to practice at 5 to 8. Well, usually it's 5 to 8 or it's 5 to 7, and I just been putting in that work. I'm just trying to be as good as I can be, because I know like there's a lot of people that want the same thing as me. Like, I want to be on the U.S. team, and I want to do the Olympics, and I know it's people that want to, like, they just want to do the same thing as me. They want to get that spot, but I want to work so hard where it's no doubt, like, that spot mine is mine. It's no, and we in the Colorado Springs, we sparring, we at the, we doing a selection camp, and it's me against somebody across from the ring. I want to just put them away. It ain't no doubt at all. It's no close, nothing. It's just, that's my spot. It's guaranteed.
Why the Reaper? Where did that nickname come from? Especially, in this gym, the Reaper might, I don't know how they like that name in here, but how'd you get that nickname?
So, I got the Reaper nickname from when I was kickboxing. And at my old gym, I was kickboxing and I got 3 knockouts in one day in the nationals. And I had knocked the first boy out with a flying knee, knocked the next boy out with a punch, other boy out with a punch as well. And then they just came up with the Reaper. Like, everybody was calling me. They was like, bro, your name, the Reaper, I'm telling you, that name gonna stick. Robert Reaper Clark. So that's where I got that name from. Once I came here, I don't think they really like the Reaper name, so they start calling me man-child.
All right. So speaking of you being a man-child, you're 16 years old. When did boxing stop being a hobby and become your life?
Boxing stopped becoming a hobby, I say around 13. When I was 13, I was like, I want to take this combat sport serious. I want to be pro. I had, it was a lot going on. One of my old friends, Pretty Ricky, he was a boxer, and he ended up dying from it was stuff going on with boxing, and he was in the gym and he ended up getting hit the wrong way, I feel like. And the next day or the next week, he had something going on in his head, and he ended up passing away. And that just motivated me. Me and my teammate Thomas, he was close to both of us, and that was just like, yeah, nah. So it made me really lock in. I feel like it made me want to really go pro.
That's interesting, because after a story like that, most people wouldn't want anything to do with the sport.
Yeah.
But that made you go even harder. That's what's up. For the people who haven't been to Baltimore, how do I say this? So this is my 2nd time being here. And mind you, I'm from a pretty rough area. But the first time I came here, I locked my car doors. This time was no different. Driving down the street, just driving to this gym, you can feel the city. Yeah. However you want to take that. You can feel the city. So this gym is packed right now, and it's not even the peak hours. But the city is hungry, striving. So with that being said, Rob, what was it like growing up in Baltimore?
Growing up in Baltimore, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's definitely rough. I was a chubby boy, and back in school, I used to get like picked on, and I would always get into fights. So it was like it would be every day I would be getting into fights, and getting called home, getting sent home. So I ended up moving with my mom, and she lives in the county, and it's like I had went to a school, and it was like a majority of white people, I felt like, and when I went there, it was like I was getting bullied there too. But they don't really do the fighting, so it didn't mix well. So I had to come back to the city, and I kept getting in the fights. It was in the city. It was rough. I remember one time I was at my grandma's house, and it was like back in like 2017. I feel like it was this shoe, and it was like light up shoes, and everybody had them. Like if you had money, or your parents got you the light up shoes, you was like cool. And I remember I was on my scooter on the block, and I was riding my scooter with the light up shoes, and this boy, he had came up to me. I think I was like 7 years old. He had came up to me. He was like, "I want them shoes," and I wasn't trying to give them up. And he was older than me. I ended up getting beat up, and he ended up taking my shoes. I was so mad. Like, that made me mad. That was rough. That was hard. Like, Baltimore is definitely rough, but the people in the city love you. Like, if you're doing something right, they gonna make sure you're doing good. Like, I got peoples that's like, they like in the streets, and they doing stuff, and they in their own like little circle, and they doing what they doing, but it's love in the city. They gonna always, like, I wanna say I feel like I'm a star of the city, but like if you the star on your block or where you live at, they always gonna make sure you good. Like, they gonna make sure you good. They gonna show you love. They gonna give you money. They gonna support your fights. They gonna support everything. Like, I feel like Baltimore is good and it's bad, but like the love, it outweighs everything, I feel like.
What's your side of town called? Like, is there like a name for like where you're from?
I'm from I feel like I would say I'm from North Baltimore, northeast, but I moved when I was a little bit older to over west. And this is like where we at now, and this the heart of the West. I feel like I live like a little out, like kind of close to the county, but it's like in the middle, like Park Heights.
Is it a big difference?
I feel like Park Heights, like the edge, I feel like it's not a lot of stuff going on down there anymore. It used to be like, I feel like a couple years ago, but now it's settled down. It's like, it's chill, it's cool. Here, it's live, it's active.
Yeah.
This the heart.
All right. How has Baltimore shaped the fighter and person you've become?
I feel like Baltimore shaped me as a fighter and who I'm becoming, because it's like it made me stronger. I feel like all of the setbacks, everything that I've been through, the bullying and everything, it made me stronger. I feel like things that went on with my family and my peoples and everybody that's in the streets, it made me not want to do that. Like, I feel like if it was never my big brother getting in trouble, going to jail and stuff like that, I feel like if that wasn't happening, maybe I would be in the same shoes as him, or I'd be doing bad stuff, jacking people, robbing them, doing stuff like that. But it just made me not want to do that. Like, I want to do something better.
And yo, this guy is 16 years old, but he got the mind of somebody who's been here before. So I'm not sure if that's Baltimore kind of making you grow up faster, but I've talked to a lot of people. You have the mentality of a grown man. So, and that's a good thing, to be honest. Like, you know what's right and what's wrong, but it's up to you, you know, to kind of stay on that right path. You train at Upton Boxing Gym, the same gym where Gervonta Tank Davis came up. What does that mean to you every time you walk in through those doors?
Every time I walk in through those doors, it just gives me a sense of feeling like if he could do it, he came from the same struggle as me. Well, I feel like he been through worse than me. Going in and out of houses, moving, his family, everything like that. I wouldn't say I know Tank, but I know Coach Calvin, and Coach Calvin, like, that was like a father figure to him. And I feel like every time I think of Tank, or when I'm coming through them doors, it's like, it shows me that even though I'm from here, I'm from Baltimore, I can definitely make it. Like, Baltimore, I can make it. I can definitely make it to where I want to be. I can be world champion because he did it, and he did it for a long time. And if he could do it, I know I can do it. That just, it make me know, like, I can be who I want to be.
Does he come back sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes he comes back, but I haven't really seen him.
Okay, what about Truck?
Truck, that's he's my sparring partner.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was a huge fan of him, like, way before he even turned pro.
Yeah.
But, like, that's...
I got a video with me and Truck. Truck, he had, the day that you was supposed to come, last week, that morning.
That's what?
We had sparred, and we was like kind of going hard.
Yeah.
He bust me up, man. He messed me up.
The thing about that is, like, Truck fight at 150, or he used to fight at 154, but he looked enormous.
Yeah, yup.
He looked big as I don't know what.
Yeah, he cut a lot of weight. Actually, I'm about to show you a video. I have recorded a little video. He had, what's that? This is crazy.
Is he mixed with something?
I don't know what he mixed with.
Yeah, he look like he like something.
It's
like,
because his hair.
Yeah.
Let me find it. I'm gonna find it. Look, this. He had bloody my shirt all up.
Yeah.
He had bloody me up. Truck.
Yeah.
Truck. He really. I look up to Truck. Truck. He like my big brother in this.
Yeah.
Like, he been working on stuff with me so I can sharpen my tools and making sure I'm doing everything I'm doing right before I can even make the selection team or go and try to shoot for the Olympics, because he was on the selection team for, I think it was 3 or 4 years. He was on there for a little while, and he was telling me, he was like, you can do it. He was like, he know I could do it. He was like, you really just gotta get past the sparring. And you do good in that, you definitely gonna make the team. But he been sharpening my tools. We actually, tomorrow, we gonna be training. But yeah, he like my big brother in this. He always making sure I'm good.
That's what's up, man. I like to hear that.
Yeah.
What makes Upton different from other gyms you've been around?
I feel like Upton is different from any other gyms I've been around, because it's like love. Like, I feel like you gonna see like a little bit later, like if you come back, but it's love in this gym. Like, it's a family. I feel like in my old gym, I don't feel like it was love, but I don't feel like everybody stuck how everybody stick here. Like, it's love. Throwing, yeah, it's just love.